really hard for him to actually get an edge on this matchup. But we've seen miracles happen before, and he actually beat Yesu to get there, so that's no small feat whatsoever.
As you can see, the cannonball coming into play right away. And
oh yeah, and the side B, of course, is also a big burst option.
yeah, it closes the distance. In
yeah,
just an
and
instant,
it
absolutely.
also destroys everything on its path.
Oh,
just
wow.
like that.
Yeah,
the
that's
frisbee
super
just
armor, so-
didn't go through the side B of Bowser Jr.
And it seems like even Bowser Jr.'s upper outranges Duckham's Downer, which is going to be one of his banes of existence.
Yeah.
In this set, most likely, because Eevey won 2 interactions and he's already
Exactly.
basically got him in kill percent if he F-smashes him at the ledge or something.
And now off stage, let's see if Eevey can close this one out.
Now, if he does cover himself with the can, it's quite hard for Eevey to contest it.
Yeah.
But he does need time to set it up, and then Eevey can, for example, do that.
The Mecha Koopa into the can.
It's such a good angle for him.
Yeah.
Because it's the exact angle that Duckhamp wants to go off on, right? So.
And this is so crazy, right? Because this
his
looks
jump is
so
gone.
easy.
This is going to be big damage, and he's still going. But he overextends a little bit.
Yeah, one thing that's quite important to keep in mind of when playing against Datum Duo, whenever you hit the cowboy, he doesn't get to use it for 6 seconds. So
It's laying right there.
yeah, whenever it's laying around, he doesn't get to use it. So
Yeah.
like we said multiple times, the cannonball destroys everything, and it also invalidates him for using it for 6 seconds. And this looks so hard for Paint.
Yeah, it looks like he's not able to get in at all. And I'm not sure if he even wants to get in, because that's not what his character does.
No, exactly, but
And he
just
still can't even set up his traps, because Cannonball just
yeah,
deals
exactly.
with them.
Ooh, I thought the cannonball was going to hit him.
Oh, on the way down?
Yeah.
Oh, that
hell?
was, Mecha Koopa's side B can, and Eevey is living.
Yeah,
Such
his
great
recovery is
knowledge.
actually really good.
Yeah, such great knowledge of his character. He always uses all of his tools that he needs, but he goes
What's
himself.
that? Yeah.
He has these in the craziest way possible.
I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, same. Normally, Pain is quite patient in those situations. but
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
really trying to do something to just
But it's hard to play patiently against this character.
absolutely, especially Eevey, who is so good at limiting your options. And
That would have
forcing
been
you
it,
to
but he
defend.
misspaced the cannonball.
And Eevey's still alive with this super heavy character. Okay, so we're doing a cheers right now. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Yeah, this game looks kind of over.
Yeah.
But Duck Hunt's did get the kill.
Are we?
It
in,
took so much time, but he finally got the kill.
Are we in best of 5 territory?
This is
right now?
best of 5. Yes.
Okay, and that's gonna be the first one.
Yeah.
Now, on Pain's counter pick, he can't really use his projectiles, right? So why would he even go? Because normally you want a big stage to set up your traps, but it also makes it harder to punish Cannonball.
Yeah, but there's one thing to keep in mind.
Okay, he has some knowledge that I don't.
If Paint actually thinks this matchup is undoable whatsoever,
He does have his.
he does have a snake.
Yes, his serpent.
Yeah, exactly.
His Solidus slum.
And I think he's actually considering it.
He has to be. I mean, look at what happened.
Yeah, but the thing is, at Fight NXL he actually made quite a big adjustment during the set. It was actually just that game 1 was such a big blowout for Paint. But he made some adjustment, and back then it worked out, and he got kind of close. Still going for the Duck Hunt.
I think it's a good pick, honestly. You have to trust
EV1 going.
if you want to get. I think it's always good to trust in your character, at least for 2 games.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
a best of 5, and if you're gonna win with Snake, then you're still able to win even if you go down with 2.
Yeah, sure.
So
Cowboy not available for 6 seconds.
And
Again,
he's-
also not available.
but Eevey does not cover the air dodge right there, and Pain does get you back to neutral.
Yeah.
But that fair is not safe on shield, it seems. So it's so hard for Pain to get.
Yeah, exactly. The burst range of Eevey is just immensely big, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Because
you
not
can't even.
yeah, not even just the cannonball, but the Mecha Koopa as well. The disjoints actually, and the side B. All of these options just invalidate whenever Pain tries to set the tent.
Yes, as we say. But yeah, even if you shield the side B, there's not really anything that Duckman can do to punish it, right? Because it's just too fast.
Yeah,
it crosses you up.
I mean, we've been giving Eevey a lot of props, but I think it's time to give some props to a... Ooh.
As you can see,
yeah, because
this game is going a lot better. Yeah. Maybe the bigger stage was the right thing.
Yeah.
And maybe you just needed some time to think, right?
To think with this thing. And oh, Paint's taking the first stock.
Yeah, Eevey overextending a bit with the dash attack, and Paint gonna make him pay for it. Which is one of the things that you really want to do right now, right? You have the lead, and they want to do something that shouldn't choke.
No.
You want to do something. You want to do some back throw kills.
Yeah.
You want to do something to get them to approach and punish their options.
Just gonna be punished.
Oh, that was so risky, but I love it.
And that did 30 damage.
Yeah, you can even combo him to more damage, but I think he was at too high percent right
Yeah.
Or the positioning wasn't right.
So
yeah.
what were the options? What were the adjustments Paint just made? Because the stage shouldn't be... Oh my god, that there!
Goodness.
I didn't even know that spiked!
Alright, Paint. Well, that's one of the adjustments. He's killing him at 80%.
Yeah, for sure, but how... it seems like Paint just... he forgot about game 1 and...
Yeah, he took a... Maybe he wasn't even thinking about his character. Maybe it was just taking his time to reconsider what he did right last time. And so far, it's working out for him.
Yeah, I didn't know what actually went to his mind, but he's playing amazingly right now.
I'm seeing him do a few more aerials, trying to box Eevey out. Instead of relying on his projectiles too much, because Duckman does have some decent range that is underutilized in a lot of cases because his zoning game is just that strong.
Well, that can almost hit him there, gonna Eevey off stage there.
And I love him going for the gunsman there, knowing that he can't really confirm off of the clay pigeon, but he can cover his options afterwards. And he's gonna.
He did a lot with that stock.
I don't think he minds that trade too much because it does give him a lot of damage.
Yeah, but we know how much...
oh, he forgets to press B. That could have been killed.
Yeah, we know how much Duck Hunt Duo has problems with killing. Mainly because everything he tries to do is used by this cat. And also his kill confirms. And that thing is still as heck.
Yeah, he basically has to get him off stage with something, right? I'm not sure exactly how strong Duck Hunt's Nair is, but that's one of the things he might be looking for right now. Of course, a clay pigeon, but it's also a commitment. It's high risk, high reward.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. And
he's got him in the air right now.
With the last stock situation, you actually don't want him to have a big risk.
Exactly. Unless you're extremely sure it's just not worth
it. Great conditioning.
Yes.
Great conditioning. The can up the ledge. Cowboy also as well to cover roll. And up smash, of course.
Also, it was great option coverage by Paint, but also props to Eevey for recognizing that that was basically his only option, because ledge jump was covered, neutral get up was covered, get up attack was covered, hang on ledge was covered by the can. Yeah. So both players just in that situation, showing a lot of knowledge. And
that was exactly the situation Paint wanted to see himself.
Absolutely.
And he managed to pull out really amazingly. And I think that's also a great, that also shows how confident Paint is in his own character. Even after game 1, where he actually, dare I say, destroyed, he's still able to do the things he's used to doing, doesn't let the tilt get over him, and we're looking at the game 3 with a 1-1 for both these players.
Yeah, Eevey is the one that has to make adjustments now. I think the last stock of the last game, he was showing some promise, but he has to keep it going, and right now a lot of damage, another upper coming in, and his jump is gone as well. That was 90
damage.
But I don't think Paint recognized that his jump was gone and didn't push as much as he could have.
Yeah, but still that have an air dodge, and Duck Hunt...
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
He's not the fastest character.
No, exactly, and just keeping stage control is also really good.
Yeah.
Especially for a zoner like him.
Ooh, the Mecha Koopa fooling his plan right there.
Yeah.
But he still has the lead.
Oh,
he does find himself off stage.
Yeah.
That can was good. I thought I saw kill sparks.
Yeah, I think the can saves him.
And that
but the can didn't ball, did
it? I think that was the Mecha Koopa that stuck to him and killed him right there, but I'm not completely sure about that.
I'm not sure either, but...
but it's still looking pretty even. Eevey is off stage right now.
Oh, tech!
What a great tech. El Tech de Jesus.
Right. I was going to say that.
We are original. And Eevey finding his way in right now, but he's over 200%. Anything should, that trade with the can is gonna do it. Just like Snake, except a little bit stronger. Do you know which frame can becomes active on?
Not sure, but I think it's
really.
Not
it could
exactly.
be.
Oh
That's,
my god.
that F-Smash is so strong. Great coverage, recognizing that Duckman does pretty poor air drift right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Paint was really driven into corners. He had to do something.
And also just a panic option.
Yeah, I think he just caught afraid.
Yeah.
Afraid.
And he hasn't used the F smash before, so he maybe
Right.
just forgot about that option.
Yeah, that's a thing that you have to factor in as well.
Oh.
And that was such a great option coverage, covering his backdash and
Yeah.
his can perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfectly spaced, actually.
Yeah. And no, sometimes you think, is that on purpose? But even if it wasn't, kind of frame one. Okay, thank you. But even if he didn't do it on purpose, he knows
Whoa.
now that he can do that, right? So
Yeah.
also one of the things going into the set that we have to look out for.
And this game is such a big different story of
Yeah.
how game one
I'm
went.
seeing Eevey using side B a lot again.
Yeah.
Just armoring through it. I think he kind of forgot about it game 2, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe,
yeah. And it's such a good option, right? Because the super armor just invalidating most of the option. And that's a kill.
And Eevey probably leaning back in his seat right now, as he always does.
Yeah, doing this hand thing on his pants.
Yes, exactly. Telling himself, yes, I can react to everything.
But
And he's sure we can.
did we actually expect this game being actually close?
Was it close?
I mean, the set, sorry.
Well, I haven't seen the Fight Night set, but I know both players are good, and I know that Dukan is hard to play against. So I can see it, but of course Eevey is still the favorite
Yeah.
because of what he's accomplished so far in this
Yeah,
game.
well, he's one game away
He's one game away.
of taking this set.
This is for top 8, right?
I believe so, yeah. Winner side top 8.
Wow. And I mean, both players definitely want to get their booties in there.
Yeah, for sure. And especially Bane, right? He's so much improved.
He has so much.
He proved himself already just now beating Yessa, but being able to beat
A top
young
10
Eevey,
player.
yeah, it would be a huge boost for him.
Not just on a PR, but for him mentally as well.
Exactly, yeah.
I know that he's really looking for something like that just to establish him as a top competitor in
Yeah,
this country.
I mean, he was also he was always on the cusp of it, right?
Right.
And let's see if he can make a case for himself. And it's looking like it's going really well. And just
Yeah, so far still in the lead, right?
yeah,
So-
for sure. Well, you're saying that he's in the lead.
But-
Duck Hunt has some problems with it.
Yeah.
We've seen that before.
Last game he lived to 200. Right?
Yeah,
He
so
did.
I will say this is an even game.
Yeah, it's not really a lead until it's a stop lead,
Would
right?
have been a kill. Really unfortunate that he fell off at the upper, but smash
And
off
that's
right.
even the sour spot fair or the late hit fair gonna do it right there.
Yeah.
And oh, the gunman actually picking up the hit right there, but of course not killing because I mean it's stuck in there.
Yeah, exactly. And even with this rage, let's see how he can use it this It's gonna be
And
punished. It doesn't get punished!
Wow, was he late? Did he hesitate or something?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Ooh, and he's gonna stick his head up above the ledge, and now he's in a tricky
Oh,
spot.
that's fine.
And that's another snipe. And okay, the can is actually gonna get him back, and he's able to even set it up again.
Yeah, but at what cost? Because it
He's
took
at
like
85 right now.
yeah, he
A
took
jab-
like 3 Mecha Kubas.
With this rage, a jab at the ledge might even do it. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
even.
afraid- yeah.
I wouldn't be that surprised at all. And that's one of the things that Eevey kills the most with, right? It's those back airs and those jabs.
Yeah, for sure.
And now it's especially gonna do it. So Pink
Yeah.
does not want you to get it when there's not a can there.
Yeah, and young Eevee just taking not taking his time.
He's gonna Tokyo drift on the doggy.
Yeah, he was I don't know if it was a conditioning because he was pressing cannonball like 3 times.
That was a big commitment by Eevey, but
for
he
sure.
was at such high percentages.
What a
But sorry,
call.
you were saying.
Yeah, he pressed like 3 cannonballs in a row,
Right.
and I'm not sure if that was a conditioning because the 4th time the side B wasn't expected to take.
But Payne is making a case for himself right now. He's got Eevey off stage again, but he's giving up stage control so quickly. Not what I want to see. But of course he wants space to set up his traps as well. So
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure. It's also just a bit of pressure, right? But
Yeah, of course.
it's better to play it safe than to just commit for stuff.
Of course, but if you have them in the corner, why not just go for it?
That's true. That's true.
And that down there, Danto, I thought it was gonna combo for a second, but it has pretty low hit stun actually.
Yeah, and it's so weird, right? Because young Eevey has been at the disadvantage for so long now, like a minute or half a minute, and he still isn't that.
Yeah, Pain is not getting. He's getting hits, but he's not getting the hit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That
but
was
one's
the
gonna
hit.
do it, and he's just probably taking a second to take a breath to remind himself that he took the other game, he can't do it again, and perfect timing on the back throw, avoiding the Mecha Coup.
Yeah.
That was actually a wonderful execution right there. And
he's at 96.
That in just a few seconds, and
Yeah.
he's gonna take even more damage. And Eevey has to be thinking right now, what happened? How did I get at this percent in such a short time? And that's really frustrating.
What?
I guess it,
Cannonball's still active, even after shielding it.
that is something I did not know.
No, he just ran into it.
And not capitalizing off the parry.
No.
I just hope he doesn't beat himself up for that too much.
No, exactly.
Now he's
This
without
is
a jump.
oh, that might have been a game winner because.
But he's still not out.
Mm-hmm.
He still has a ton of space to set up. Can is out, and he's got a lip trap going right now.
Yeah, this is
Never
Spain's
mind.
game to lose actually because he was so close to
Absolutely.
getting that.
He doesn't want to hurt himself too much to getting jab percentage.
Yeah.
But he needs to hit him, right?
Yeah,
And that's
just,
Can in the perfect place right now, but
and once again, this is even
Oh.
game. Even there.
that's gonna be it.
Oh,
Oh, the Mecha Koopa saving him. Oh
Was
my
it the
God.
Koopa?
It has to be, because he went the other way. And
Oh!
sure?
What?
And it's a game 5 set?
Game 5 situation.
Well,
Who's proving himself? He isn't going to go down just like that in game 1.
I did not know that would happen right there.
Because he shielded, right?
shielded
and the can still hit young Eevey,
And,
and young Eevey was in the side B.
And it was 200% for the super armor to activate.
Mm-hmm.
We are solving the puzzle.
Yeah. This is amazing. And
Chat. The wolf. Oh, let's go. He's actually, let me not mention that. Orion might not be too happy about you know. I love you, Orion. I'm in your fan club.
well, well, we're not talking about Origin. We're having a game 5 situation of
Between
Baines and young Eevey, and I don't think anyone expected this to be this
Game
close.
5, yeah. Eevey has got to be sweating as well. He does not want to go into losers before
No,
top
for
8.
sure.
Now, the funny thing about this event is it's not a major. It's a monthly. It's the first edition of this monthly, but it's stacked beyond the brim, right?
Yeah, it's actually stacked, yeah.
It's actually crazy. I mean, we have still have S1 in the bracket. We have Dia from Belgium here. We have a lot of international players from our southern neighbors.
Yeah. Oh,
And
talking
Pain is-
about talking about stacked, I think Baines definitely wants to be on that list you just mentioned. 'Cause
Absolutely.
We really want to. He actually wants to make a case of himself being a top competitor of the Netherlands.
Good Dia in the upper right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
If that crosses you up, you're gone. And they can't covering him, but
Oh.
that was the perfect timing for the air dodge.
Yeah,
and
for
Eevey
sure.
has to be so frustrated now because never mind, he's actually
He might still be
Bringing it
frustrated
back.
because
He's
Baines
probably-
playing this game really well. He's getting the advantages he needs. He's getting the control he needs.
yeah, he's overextending with the grab as well, showing signs that he. Oh, that was interesting, but it worked out for him.
Yeah, and looking at those first, it was perfectly spaced for Baines, and young Eevey still wants to go for this. It's like a desperation move.
And you play against Eevey quite a bit, right?
A bit.
You know, I think
Oh my God.
In one stock
Baines
away.
is one stock away of getting top 8 winner's side.
I think the side B bouncing awkwardly on the stage is not being helpful, not being kind to Eevey at all.
No, because he doesn't want the angles with the side B
Yeah.
for damage. He actually just wants to burst in
Yeah.
and mostly
It's not
destroy
happening
all
right
of those neutral
That's
beams.
gonna be it. And we have the last stock situation. Pain with the slight lead, able to roll him out perhaps, but don't underestimate Bowser Jr.'s throw combo.
No.
Like one up throw, up air string, like bring
Yeah,
it to
and
60 or
Bane
something.
definitely knows what he's doing.
As we can see, the
Yeah.
two-hit combo is up to 96.
Oh, he's throwing his
107.
jab. He didn't use jab any time to set.
Yeah, it's a quick option.
Yeah, for sure.
So, getting in for the most important moment of the set, right?
Yeah.
And he's off stage with the Mecha Koopa there, but he's gonna make it back just fine.
Baines, you're definitely making a big statement right now.
And if you take this, then you can call yourself a top player.
Yeah,
and it's
for
going to be
sure.
For sure. Winner side top 8, but don't underestimate Eevey.
The can wasn't good in good spacing. That would have been a kill. Oh, I think that was a DI mix-up.
It has to be, right?
Yeah.
It's either upper or fair. And Eevey, so brave right now.
Oh,
that's gonna be
that's
the
it.
set.
Baines gets the
Baines
kill. Baines
with,
gets the set.
That is an amazing upset for him and a great win. Oh my goodness.
I hear the crowd popping off as well, and I think people are really